Let us now discuss the source or yuan points for the first part of the spiritual axis, chapter 1. The nature and use of the source points is dealt with in the first chapter of the book, The Spiritual Axis, and chapter 66 of another book, The Classic of Difficulties. To understand the use of the source points, it is worth looking at these two chapters closely. The source yuan points are the following: lung 9, Li4, stomach 42, spleen 3, heart 7, Si4, bladder 64, kidney 3, pericardium 7, triple burner 4, gallbladder 40, and liver 3. Chapter 1 of the spiritual axis. This chapter makes two statements in connection with the source points, one regarding their use in diagnosis, the other in treatment. The first statement says, select the source points when the 5 yin organs are diseased. This clearly indicates that the source points directly affect the yin organs. The other statement says, if the 5 yin organs are diseased, abnormal reactions will appear at the 12 source points. If we know the correspondence of source points to the relevant yin organ, we can diagnose when a yin organ is diseased. This statement clearly indicates that the source points are closely related with the original qi or yuan qi, and that changes on the skin over the source points indicate abnormalities in the yin organ's function and can therefore be used for diagnosis. Abnormalities that can be observed on the source points are swellings, redness, congested blood vessels, commonly on kidney 3, varicose veins, a deep sunken dip around the point, commonly seen on kidney 3, whiteness, a bluish color, or very flaccid skin. When the spiritual axis proceeds to list the source points, it gives different points from the ones we usually consider. The spiritual axis lists the source points as lung 9, Taiyuan for the lungs, 2 points, pericardium 7, for the heart, 2 points, spleen 3 for the spleen, 2 points, liver 3 for the liver, 2 points, kidney 3 for the kidneys, 2 points, total of 10 points. Plus, we have the additional REN15 source point for fat tissue, 1 point. REN6 Qi high source point for membranes, 1 point. So we have a grand total of 12 points. Regarding these last 2 points, the spiritual axis says the original Qi of fat tissues, or the cow, gathers at REN15. The original Qi of membranes, the Huang, gathers at REN6. Although the book uses a different name for REN6, this is the old name for Qi high, that is REN6. So we have here the yuan points of the cow and Huang, according to the spiritual axis, REN15 and REN6. REN15 and REN6 are also considered source points for chest and abdomen, respectively, as well as the source points for all the yin and all the yang organs, respectively. Cow may also indicate the area below the heart controlled by REN15, and Huang, the area above the diaphragm controlled by REN6. REN15 is used for mental emotional problems arising from disharmonies of yin organs, like heart yin deficiency, such as anxiety, mental restlessness, or insomnia, and is an extremely useful point to calm the mind. REN6 is used in deficiency conditions of the yang organs as it strongly tonifies yang qi. The surprising element in this chapter is that the spiritual axis mentions source points only for the yin organs. This is because the qi of the source points stems from the original qi, which is related to the yin organs and the kidneys in particular. The source points are therefore used mostly to tonify the yin organs. However, it should be said that Chapter 2 of the spiritual axis itself does mention the source points of the yang channels as we know them today. Thank you very much for your attention.